Hey guys, I'm Allie and welcome back to my channel. Today is Tag Tuesday, so I'm doing a tag for you guys. Today's tag is going to be the Booktube Real Talk tag. Now there ain't gonna be no tea spilling today because I'm drinking flavored water. There's still gonna be no tea spilling because at this point I don't think having an opinion is spilling the tea. I said it. It's created by Books with Alyssa J. I'm going to leave a link down to her channel down below, but I saw and was tagged by Back in the Books. I love her videos. She's one of my faves, and she does Tag Tuesday occasionally as well as I do, but I really liked her answers, and so I decided I should actually do a tag I was tagged in for once. So the first question is, what's something no one told you about Booktube before you started your channel? There's so many things. So many things. No one told me how much fucking work it all is. It's never ending. You didn't tell me I was going to become an obsessive reader. You didn't tell me I was going to own all this one day. Booktubers get just as much hate as other YouTubers. Maybe not just as much. Obviously, this depends on your audience size. But we get a lot more stupid just stuff put on our things, like girls who wear makeup can't read. Does it inhibit my ability to read? Who knows? Things like that. There are actually stages of Booktube that no one told me about, so let me tell you about them now. You go through a stage right before Booktube where you're watching these videos, and next thing you know, you're standing in front of the mirror and you're kind of pretending like you're doing your own videos. This is the getting ready Booktube. Stage 1. Basically, you find yourself rehearsing answers to tag questions. You find yourself doing your hauls. As you're getting home, you're talking about how you want to vlog going to the bookstore. So suddenly, you're prepping to be a booktuber, and you barely even realize it, and then all of a sudden it hits you. I can do that. So then you set up your camera, and whether or not it's a fancy camera or your phone or whatever you has got, you do a quick research, find out you ain't gonna be able to afford none of that equipment anyway. So then you're a little distraught, but you're like, I'm gonna do it anyway. So you upload your first video and it gets 2 views. So then you have your first official Booktube moment. This is stage 2, and it is finding your people. So this is when you feel a little discouraged, but you're like, I'm entering Booktube. Booktubers don't get that popular. You meet some people through the Booktube newbie tag. This is like the first video you're gonna do. So then you do all that. You meet some people who are starting around the same time. Some of you will fall off over time, but some of you will prevail. And then there's gonna be one person that starts literally 2 weeks after you, and they're gonna become a big booktuber overnight, and you're gonna be jealous, and you're just gonna pretend like you're not petty about it. It happens to everyone, it's okay. You hit stage 3, and this is the stage where you just buy every book that you freaking see. If someone talks about it, you're putting it in your Amazon cart. Someone has hauled it, they haven't even read it, they haven't even recommended it. It doesn't matter, you're going on Book Outlet and you're buying that shit too. Next thing you know, you're hauling 40 books a month and you got all this crap. Stage 4, where you're contemplating life and you're like, why did I buy all these books? Am I actually interested in all these books? Did Booktube just convince me to buy all these books? So then you go through this phase of doubt of, why did you buy all these books? Do you need all these books? What's the point of all these books? So then you go through that. You stop going to the library because you've just been buying and buying and buying, and you just want to show everyone how many books you can haul in 1 month. Then, I don't even know what stage we at. You hit the unhaul stage. And the unhaul stage is the most cleansing stage of all. And it's just gonna feel so good to get rid of those books that you're not gonna read, you're not interested, you realize you don't even know why you bought it. So you get rid of them and suddenly your video got all these views, and then you feeling good, and then you get your first hate comment, your first dislike, and then you made it. So those are some of the phases of Booktube. What? This was only one question. What am I even doing? Okay. Number 2 is, what is your opinion on typical Booktube videos? This is wrap-ups, TBRs, hauls, etc. Honestly, that is the backbone to Booktube. Like, if it's okay if you're not really making those videos. The thing is, though, people go to Booktube for those videos. Or like, I want to do stuff that's different. Like, okay, I get that, but also at the same time, like, people find Booktube because they want to watch wrap-ups and they want to watch hauls. Like, those are the things I enjoy watching. I don't understand why people are, like, so against these things, and they think they're so much better for not doing them. Like, it's okay if you want to do something different, you want to put a spin on it. Those are fun. Like, you're going to get more views if they're a little more creative, but at the same time, like, my most watched views are my wrap-ups and my hauls. It doesn't matter. Like, I could put out my butt pics, my TBR, and people are going to be like, that's the one I want to watch. Like, it's still a TBR video. just things like that. Like, that's the thing that people come to Booktube for. It's like going to the makeup community for not makeup. Like, you go there for makeup tutorials. I don't... Why is, like, do there need to be opinions on typical Booktube videos? Like, they're kind of needed in the community. Am I wrong about that? Number 3, what is an assumption you had about Booktube before you joined? Was it proven to be correct or not? An assumption that I had about Booktube was that Booktubers don't really get famous. Which is true and untrue. Like, there are big Booktubers, and I do think that there are Booktubers who have been given a lot of really great opportunities because of their bigger subscriber numbers, but they're never really mentioned with other YouTubers. Like, you don't ever see them in the YouTube rewinds and things like that. Like, they're just not on the level as everyone else for whatever reason. People just don't like books, apparently, even though PewDiePie can talk about books and people love it. I assumed that Joel Tiger had died, and I was very concerned, and I literally spent a month trying to just make sure that he was alive. I'm not kidding. I wish I was. But my assumption is wrong because Joel Tiger is now making videos, which is great. If you don't know who Joel Tiger is, we're even here in the Booktube OG days. Number 4 is something you've done that has actually helped you grow your audience. Probably learn how to make decent thumbnails, since apparently that's like what I'm known for. It's just good thumbnails. I don't know. Something else would probably just be real with you guys. Like, I'm just who I am. I'm unapologetic. I'm goofy. Like, those things. I'm very comfortable and confident with you guys. Like, maybe not so much in real life, but I am here right now with you. That's something, just realizing that trying to push something just isn't gonna work. And I'm just like an overexcited person. And I have like some sassy thoughts from time to time, but for the most part, like, I'm a pretty positive, energetic person. Another thing would probably just be posting wrap-ups, TBRs, hauls, like, consistently. That's just what the people want. Number 5, what is a common mistake you see new booktubers making, or one that you have made? I don't know if there really are mistakes other than, like, calling people out for dumb stuff. Like, don't get involved and don't, like, dig deep into the drama, I guess, would be the biggest thing. There's always gonna be drama in any community. There's always gonna be someone who has a differing opinion. The problem is that cancel culture is just so big on YouTube and Twitter and any social media, and like, we just want to cut these people out of our lives, and we send like these mobs after them, and like, just don't get caught up in that. One, it's stressful. Like, like, who wants to deal with that kind of stress 24/7? I don't know. Like, I left drama behind years ago. But it's like, people are gonna have different opinions, and if they're wrong and you don't agree with them, just unfollow them. Like, if you don't want to see it, just don't see it. Like, that's just, because in the real world, you can't just like block these things out. People are very much that way. They're different. They have these terrible opinions of things, and you just gotta deal with it. Like, that's the real world. It's the same on social media, but it's easier because you can just block them or delete them. Like, just don't get caught up in the drama. That's probably it though. Also, don't comment for comment, follow for follow. We left that back in MySpace days. If you don't remember MySpace, just know that we don't do that no more. If people see you commenting on their videos, which they will over and over again, they're probably gonna check out your channel anyway. Okay, so number 6, what are your thoughts on working with publishers and sponsorships? I feel like maybe I'm a little biased on this because I am on Penguin's PR list. I have done sponsorships. I'm getting ready to do more sponsorships. I honestly think it's great. The thing is that sponsorships are great, especially for booktubers. A lot of people assume that I make a ton of money off of YouTube, and I don't know why they would ever assume that. I literally spend way more on books and equipment and props for YouTube than I ever make back. The amount that I make is insignificant. Most of it goes back into buying things for YouTube, so that just blows my mind. So being able to have sponsorships and these opportunities is really great because it's a way to make money doing something that I love. Yes, a lot of times it's based around a video that they have kind of set for you. However, they will let you decide on a video, or give them an idea and they just approve it. So it doesn't really take away that much from your creativity. Most of the time they're just asking for you to talk about the book, promote the book. It's not even like, this book is so good. It's not like a paid good review. So when people are like, I hate when so many people, like, you can tell they're fake and their opinions are wrong because they've done so many sponsorships, but most of the time they're just promoting that item. They're not being paid to give it a good review or anything like that, which I don't know. I've never read an agreement where that's even in there. Like, it's not a review thing. It's just, here's the book, tell us when it comes out, tell the people what it's about. There you go. Like, that's what it's about. Like, and if people want to make money that way, that's great. I know that I can be quite selective about the items that I take in for review. I'm quite selective about the sponsorships that I do. Like, if it doesn't seem like it's something that fits my channel, I will deny it. If it's something that I know I'm just not gonna have time for a lot of times, I will now deny it. I didn't used to. I did used to take in like every book I could get my hands on. Now I have denied almost every request that has come in for a review. Like, if it just doesn't fit, I know that you guys will know, and I guess that will seem ingenuine, but like, I am very selective about these things. And I'm so glad that I was put on Penguin's PR list. Like, I cried, and I don't think, like, I feel like so many people were like, oh my god, they're so ungrateful, but like, the day that Penguin asked me to be on their PR list, I went into the bathroom at work and I cried because I was like, I cannot believe that this is happening to me. Like, this is amazing. I cannot believe this opportunity was given to me. I never in a million years imagined this. Like, it's things like that that, like, you don't get to see. It's behind the scenes of these people just being so incredibly grateful and just happy that this opportunity has been presented to them. And when I see people that are dissing on that, it just really upsets me. Like, this is a full-time job that you guys don't realize. Like, so much work goes into YouTube videos, and I don't think there's a lot of watchers that don't realize that, and being able to not be paid for that can be extremely frustrating, especially because I think booktubers are some of the hardest working YouTubers because we have to spend so much time off filming, doing work towards our YouTube. I think very positively of working with publishers and sponsorships. I think that's great. I think it's a great opportunity. I don't understand the negativity behind it unless it was being paid for like a fake and dishonest review, but honestly, that's not something that I've ever seen. I don't know very many people that would be comfortable with that, and the amount that they give you really wouldn't be worth it anyway. So I'm really excited when I know that someone has gotten the opportunity to do them. I wish more smaller booktubers were able to do them, but I understand, like, it is a promotional thing, so you have to understand that too. Like, they have to see it from a business perspective, and if you only have 52 followers, that's not that great of an investment. That's the way of business. 7, do you think Booktube is dying? Absolutely not. I think it is thriving now more than ever, honestly. I feel like I see more and more people talking about Booktube. I think it has gotten more media coverage over the past few months even than it ever has before. I think more people are turning to reading. Like, it's not like that nerd thing and not something that people hate to do. Like, I know people who are trying reading for the first time, like, they're in their 50s, they're in their 30s. It's just like people are picking up books again. So I definitely think Booktube is thriving more than ever. So is Booktube dying? No. Number 8 is tag your friends. I hate tagging people for tags. My 2 favorite sassy queens that I would love to see their opinions is Vanessa over at Paper Fairy, as well as Melissa from the Bookish Babbler. They are my OG Booktube buddies. So I'm gonna send this tag over their way and see their saucy opinions. So I need a drink because why did I just talk so much? Have I always talked this long in tags? I hope you guys have liked this video. Don't forget to subscribe to see future Tag Tuesday videos from me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!